Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. This is Bruce from the Epic Experiment Garbage or Great, and we are going back into the arena tonight. We are playing 5 with Bruce. We're going to be playing 5 games of Brawl with the commander of our choosing. Now, we have played many of these commanders now from Secrets of Strixhaven. We've done a Lorehold one with Aziza. We have done a Silver Quill list. We have done a Quandrix list. This week we are going to be doing Witherbloom with Lluwen exchange students. So 2 black-green for a 3/4 legendary creature, elf druid. Lluwen enters prepared. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Lluwen becomes prepared. Activate only as a sorcery. And the prepared side makes a sorcery that says Pest Friend. It's a hybrid black-green for a sorcery. It says create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token. And when this creature attacks, you gain 1 life. Okay, so this wants to mill ourselves and then turn the things in our graveyard into things that we can then sack. So we've got lots of, lots of heavily skewed 1, 2, 3. You're gonna look at this, very little up here. So we got the expensive things. We got the 1 ring. So we're gonna try that. That's very good. We've got this Vanille Cheerful Lycée, which is 1/2 of a cool combo with Fang, which is... Where'd Fang go? Fang is here. They merge into this Ragnarok Divine Deliverance. I'm not anticipating to be able to get that to work, but if we can, even better. We got with Belladros, Witherbloom, Sir Conrad, some other high-end things. What we're doing here is mostly this stuff at this end. So we are looking to dump things into our graveyard with Aftermath Analyst, or with Satyr Wayfinder, or with Town Greeter, or with Skull Prophet, or with just Witherbloom Charm, Witherbloom Command, whatever. Put things in our graveyard. Then we're going to exile the Malum to make tokens. Then we're going to sack the tokens to something. We have the Ashnod's Altar. We have the Altar of Dementia. We're going to sack the things and try and get the triggers off of things like... where'd it go? The one I would really like to get is... where'd it go? I am losing my mind here, folks. Oh yeah, Mirkwood Bats. There's probably the best one we can make use of. But Dina Soul Steeper is good. The other Lluwen is pretty good in this list. So lots of cheap spells to play. Now it's done okay for me. We're gonna give it a try. If you want to see the list, it's down below in the description. I have been fooling around with it, and I think I've got it to a place where I'm kind of happy with the way it plays. It's not as explosive as some things, but you can also grind some people out because you just make stuff all over the board and then can sacrifice it to things and then sneak yourself a win. So I think it's actually pretty interesting. It's not a world beater. Let's be clear, but we're gonna give it a try. Okay, Y'shtola Knight's Blast. This is the the Esper colored. Okay. I don't like this commander particularly. What does this do for me? I have a... Alright, I mean, I guess... I wish I had a piece of ramp, but anyway, we're gonna give it a try. We are going to go Dockside Chef. So we're gonna Dredger's Insight on 2. This thing is, yeah, okay. We are going to play this land, and we're gonna Dredger's Insight. I want the Satyr Wayfinder. Do I attack? Sure, let's attack. I don't think my opponent's gonna block. Got some stuff to do. What does this card do? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell... Oh, that's a problem. Chromatic Lantern, you say, huh? Alright, well, we'll play this, and we'll start with Satyr Wayfinder. I want the Forest. And I will put a Haywire Mine into play. And I will attack with this. How many creatures are in it? We have 2 creatures in our graveyard. That's actually not a bad spot to be in. So we've got things to jump with. Y'shtola, I need a way to kill that. That is kind of a problem for us, but... player lost 4 more life this turn. Well, I'm not going to plan on losing any life, so we're going to put this in the way. No, aren't we? We are going to play this. We play Vanille, cheerfully say. What do I want back? I want the Bastion back. Yeah, no, we're not attacking. We're going to stop right there, folks. So, here's the plan as we sort of have it shaped up right now. What does this do? Ooh, copies of things. Oh, ironically, that's kind of rude, isn't it? Well, we are going to block with this thing. Block. That's fine. I don't like the flying token here. This is, like, kind of problematic for me. Okay, so we play Windswept Heath. We are going to go find what? I don't know yet. We're going to go find something, though. I want an underground mortuary. Necroblossom Snarl I do not want. We're going to play Bastion. And then I think this is a Cat Warlock. I think I need to exile this thing here. And then no attacks. That's okay. I don't really mind. This is a problem here because this thing is like big enough that I don't really want to like. Yeah, we're gonna. Well, we're gonna put this in front of this and deal with that. That's fine. Right. Okay. So. Okay, we play this. We do this. Are you going to counter my Lluwen? Oh, that's annoying, actually. Yeah, that's... that's annoying. Alright. Yeah, that's great. That's not really doing it for me. Next turn. No attacks. And turn. Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't like it. Not a fan, as they say in the business. What do I do here? I want this 3-tree city because I want to get it going because I need the pests. But I need pests to get going. I have to block here because I can't let this really trigger. I am likely going to lose on... Like, I'm just sort of bleeding him out here. I'm not really getting very far. Pest infestation. That's a token. That is not the same thing at all. Well, I think I need this. If our opponent counters it, I just have to concede I'm losing here. Alright. Well, we got a shot here. Yeah, it's fine. That's really annoying. We're going to exile this thing. Submit 1. To trigger our prepared on Lluwen. Oh my goodness. Buddy. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Just... Yeah, I mean... Yeah, like this is going the wrong way for us. But like he's now killed our commander twice, and then we're just gonna take a bunch of beating. Yeah, I don't know. Like we've tried to put our game plan into effect. Lotho, huh? Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what I do about that per se, because I don't really have a good answer. Right. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna do that, are we? Well, we'll play 3 chi growth, and we're gonna pick pests, and we're gonna spend this, and we're going to make X equal 3. We'll blow this up. Submit 1. Auto pay. So now we got some blockers again, and our opponents legitimately have to be like at least aware that we have that. But the problem becomes we don't have a lot of, like, this is just a temporary stopgap measure. But I mean, these dying does give us some bastion triggers and whatever else we can do. So I don't know, maybe. Yeah, he's going to have to remove one of these enchantments here. He's probably going to remove the bastion because it's what potentially kills him. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Right. So we can make quite a bit of mana here. Okay. So we need to do this first. So we are going to... Oh, I can't do that. We are going to try... Okay, then we're going to do... Target opponent... Something... This and this. So target a creature this thing. Target opponent this thing. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I do not love Lotho, and our opponent is making it very frustrating to deal with. So we're going to try and kill Lotho. There it goes. Lotho goes. We are going to tap you for this. We're going to make black. We make this. I'm sure opponent's sitting on a counterspell. Like, I am sure of it because that's just what you do. Yeah, like that. Right. Alright, well, we're going to try Ayara then. Oh my goodness. Okay, alright. I mean, I guess that's not so bad. Yeah, okay. This is really not going well for us, to say the least. Like, we're not out of it completely, but we're in big trouble. Like, this is... Yeah, I'm not attacking. We are not in a position where we can attack. Yeah, our opponent's drawn 1,000,000 cards. This feels really bad, man. So... what I really want is like a second way to punish our opponent for starting to sacrifice stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there or not. I am in big trouble, and our opponent's sitting on a bunch of mana, and I am sure that we're not going to get too many more spells through. We've seen 3 counter spells already. 4? No, 3 of the counter spells. Yeah, like we're just not seeing the options. Okay, so all right, we're going to activate this thing. We're making black. We're going to cast this thing. Can I get it through? Oh my god, man. Can you just stop? Like, this isn't even fun now, because like it's just so difficult to get anything through. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Like, I'm going to die to your thing. I guess. Like, it's not even fun, really. I gotta kill this Y'shtola here. I guess. We're gonna play this. We have to sacrifice a creature. This one can die. Ugh. And I bet he's gonna counterspell there too. And we'll die to that. Yeah, okay, we're dead. Yeah, we just resolve all. Yeah, I mean, we tried. And like we were doing our thing and we weren't doing too badly, but like that Y'shtola is very, very strong. Yeah, I don't really know how to beat that. I wouldn't know what to do that with a top deck, let alone like this sort of mid-tier commander. But anyway, we're gonna give it that's 0-1. We'd like to go 3-2, but this is like again, this is being an uncommon. Likely means that we're a little underpowered. Our commander doesn't pack the punch. Ulalek Fuse Atrocity. Also, we're playing Eldrazi colorless stuff. I mean, sure. Like, let's just have a good old college try here. Foothills. This is going to be an underground or undergrowth stadium or whatever the underground mortuary. There it is. What are we looking at? I don't want another land. That can go away. As much as it's a good land, I don't want that land. Okay. We go. That's a problem. Library of Alexandria, huh? That's kind of cute. I guess I'm getting Mox Amber. Okay, Mox Amber. Alright. Now what? What do we do here? And our opponent has decided to scoop. Cool. Well, that doesn't really count because we played a grand total of 2 turns. Don't get me wrong, I like the free gold and whatnot, but it doesn't really mean we gotta win. So, alright. Alright, here we go. Rutha Mastering the Moment. I don't think I've seen this too often. Beginning of combat, you make... Oh, okay, this makes things. Okay. Okay. Alright. No, we're not casting that. So we go Arcane Signet. Yeah, we go Arcane Signet, I think, here. Pass turn, my turn. We go this, pay 2 life, Arcane Signet. Alright. What now? I don't want to have to go for Dark Ritual for the 1 ring, but I kind of think that's what I'm going to do to get the advantage here of having more cards. But no, we're going to go for Lluwen right now. We've got an opening here. We're going to take it. We're going to go get our commander online. Rutha. Okay, well, this is going to be a forest. I don't really want to go for the not a forest approach. This is a forest. Okay. We want the 1 ring. Yeah, okay. Well, we're not attacking. I really need a piece of removal with this all, but and some yeah, I think we're going Dredger's Insight and like Insidious Roots here. Reach your cards, leave your graveyard. Okay. Resonating Loot. That's usually problematic for me. Okay, so I want Insidious Roots. I want Dredger's Insight. I am removing this. That is going to make a thing. I want to go this for that Experimental Confectioner. I can't attack yet. So, Peregrine Took is interesting here, because what does that do? Full throttle. There are 2 additional combat phases. So you make... Oh. Wow. I am dead. Straight up. Yeah, I'm dead to this. This just kills me. And then one more. With one more, it makes a 3rd one. And I am just dead on the spot to that. That's cute. Alright. I'm dead. That's cute. We were set up there to do some things, but... the flying elementals are a problem. Alright. Alright. I don't hate what we were doing there. Like, we were actually setting ourselves up to do some pretty interesting things. But when your opponent does something that's that potent, like, there's not a lot you can do, right? Like, good on our opponent. Like, they resolved the full throttle. Like, we were, you know... Anyway. Good on them. Good on them. Might... sure, I guess. I don't mind this. Alright, we're going to play Might on 1, Arcane Signet on 2, Emeritus on 3, and then hopefully find a land on 4 to cast Lluwen. Yeah, Arcane Signet. We attack, I think. Yeah, we're not really using Passive Precision right now. And turn. Now, this is an alien. I see. Genova. Okay. We need a land. That's a land. So we are attacking and see what our opponent does. We are going to go here. Lluwen. Alright. Now, our opponent may kill our Lluwen. That would not surprise me. Yeah, there it comes. Alright. You're just going to take my commander off the table. Yeah, you can put it back in my command zone, I guess. That's kind of frustrating, but... Formidable speaker, huh? That's just great. What grosses did we go and find? Uh-huh. Search your library for a creature card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle. So what are you finding for me? What are you finding for me, my friend? You went and got that. Interesting. Well, I think we go with this. That's an interesting... I mean, I guess he goes and finds them a land, right? Which is kind of what I think they were looking for. But anyway. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know what I think about it, folks. This card, yeah. So now they're on to up to 5 mana. But this thing, right. I no blocks because I have protection from your stuff. So I think the correct answer is do this. Yeah, end. I think I want to remove this thing. So yeah, because this is going to be Genova, meaning Genova comes down with an extra counter on it. So we gotta get rid of it here. 1. No attacks. End turn. The whole thing is that we just cannot let our opponent resolve like the Genova with an extra counter on it, because it just ends up resulting in us dying. Yeah, okay. So Genova... Because this is going to pick up a counter now because Genova's going to put one on it. Yeah. Yeah, that seems fine. Pass. You're going to attack, huh? Alright, well, we're going to put a thing in the way. Okay. My turn. Activate this. There's a link. We can go Growing Rights. Aftermath Analyst. Go Aftermath Analyst. That's okay. No attacks. Our opponent's going to want to take us off 4 land. Per se. Yeah. That's fine. That's cute. I have to like that. I do like that. Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm sure. Right. We're going to activate our One Ring. Draw some cards. There it is. Okay, we play this. We Boseiju this thing. Yeah, I'm not letting you have that, my friend. Good heavens. Could you imagine? So, I don't... That's frustrating. Studious first year. I want the Skull Prophet. No attack. Flip this. Pass. That's annoying. I was really hoping to be able to besiege you the Overlord here, but no can do. So we are in a position where we can iridescent hornbeam. So that's going to make insects whenever you put counters on it. Yeah, I think that getting rid of the Fenrir thing was probably the right choice. We need to dispose of this thing right here, so we're going to do this right now. Non-creature enchantment. Never mind. Isn't that annoying? Yeah. Put some things on your horn beetle. No, huh? Alright. Yeah. Alright, well, I think the Studious first year actually eats what here. And I think that's the only one I block. And I'm going to turn it into cards. Toxic Deluge. What does this do? Yeah, I could do this, actually. Okay, so I think I Toxic Deluge here for 6 and wipe out the table. Yeah, that hurts, but we do this and we go. Actually, we do this first. We mill 2 cards. That's annoying. We Toxic Deluge for 6. That's fine. Yeah, put your commander back in your command zone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We go Lluwen. This. All right, let's see. Let's go. End turn. Can we now leverage this into a position where we are going to be able to win? We may not be able to, but we're going to try. We've done a pretty good job here of neutralizing our opponent here. I wonder what these 4 cards are. Maybe they're removal spells or some sort of interaction, like that he goes once with Genova, but I would have thought that our opponent would be pretty down with the whole, like, you know, do the thing where they can get us dead, but really, man, like, you're killing me here. Good grief. Okay, let's see. I've got an Ewit. What does Ewit get me back? Ewit gets me Pest Infestation back. That's going to be big. I'm going to get a Pest Infestation, I think. I gotta be careful because this Belladros, while really, really good, could get me dead if I'm not careful. Alright, so do I have any removal in this down here? I do not have any removal. So we go, we're gonna have to draw some, I want to draw a piece of something to remove this. There it is. Okay, so we're gonna play this thing. We're gonna play Ewit. I'm going to get back Haywire Mite. I will play Town Reader. Put this in our hand, I guess. We will use Bone Splinters. This, sacrificing this thing. We will play a land, I guess. We will activate this. We will get rid of this one. We will cast this one. We will tap this for 5 green. We were going to exile a bunch of things out of our graveyard. We want to play this. We want to play this. We want to play this. We're going to play this. And we attack. And we have a problem in the sense that we have too much of the 1 ring damage coming and not enough of anything else. So, I don't know what else to say other than that. We're going to have to do some work here to get some things sorted. Kami. So this Emeritus here, 2 or more creatures died this turn. Create host of the hereafter. What is either of these? That's neither of those are enchantments. Alright, pass turn. My turn. Okay. So we do this creature enters prepare. I want Bone Splinters. Bone Splinters can target this creature, sack this thing. Yeah, I gotta kill that thing now too. That's super annoying for the record, just so we're clear. Activate. I know I got lots of removal in this list. Let's find some here. None of that is removal. But we can do this thing. Which is actually surprisingly funny. Alright, we are going to attack with these. Sure, why not? That can attack. That seems like fun to me. My friend, do you wish to block? I do not think so. Ha-ha! And we got there, baby! Woohoo! We got there. That was not quite how I was going to plan to draw that up, but that seemed effective. Whew! Alright, there we go. 1 and 2, I suppose that makes us tonight. That was at least something like interesting you could do with the deck. Alright, so 1 and 2. Alright, like we can do things. Like you're seeing like the deck has got some stuff you can do with it. It's not a great build. It's a little on the slow side, so unless you can find some ways to keep your opponents off base, you're gonna find yourself struggling to win the game. But see, yeah, so I need to make sure I got see, this doesn't do it. Alright. That is also not going to do it. Do I go down to card? There. Okay, we're keeping that. We'll put back the chalk outline. This is like the least interesting card we got here. And this. Okay. So we're going to need to talk to Deluge here to get rid of like the early plays, the early stuff, because this is going to be a deck that's going to come out in a hurry. Yeah. So I would expect, like, we see the Chocobo. I expect we see the Hydra. I expect we see things of that nature. What is this? Enters tap militia control basic land. Well, that is a basic land. So, yeah, it's kind of what I'm anticipating. So, is this Tifa coming down right now? Or you start with something? You start with Mirror Shield. That gives... Right. Okay, well, we are going to go for another line here. We're going to try... That's really the one I want. As much as that hurts me to say that I want the Satyr Wayfinder over the Emeritus, I want the Satyr Wayfinder over the Emeritus. That's actually really sad to say. Tifa, you say, huh? Okay. Okay. Let's do this first here. X equals 2? Do I just deluge it now? How much? I think I have to do it now. X equals 2. Because if I don't, Tifa's going to go wild on me. That was the whole premise of what I said at the start. I need to remove Tifa and make it hard for them to stick it. So let's do that. Let's do the thing we say we're going to do. And make it hard for our opponents to stick a Tifa. Like, he can stick it. If he does, like, he's going to have some sort of other ramp, I would suspect. Yeah. Okay, so in our next turn, he would have ramped, like, with Farseek and the rampant growth off the Studious first year. Yeah, probably seems like pretty good. We're going to go Lluwen here on our turn. And our opponent scooped. I mean, I will count that as a win this time. We did play cards. We did derail their plan. We did do things. It wasn't just them immediately going away. So I'm going to call that 2 and 2. All right. Well, we'll go give it the old college try one more time. So 2 and 2. The deck's okay. geez, like all these commanders are so good, and like I'm looking at them like there's no doubt they have juiced the living heck out of so many things. See, this doesn't do me any good unless I had a green source on turn 1. So we're gonna mulligan. Yeah, okay, I like this better. We keep this, and we're gonna start with a Vendo, I think. Then we play Swamp and Valentine. No, Valentine. Okay, we are gonna do this. We're gonna play this, and then we play Valentine. And we will station it, I guess, for all the good it does us. I don't know what we're going to be able to get out of that, but we're going to try and do that. Dark Writ. This is Silver Quill, and that's terrifying. Cool. I don't know how I beat that. I really, really don't. Like, I don't know how I beat this thing and the fact that it's got this ridiculous ability on it. The only saving grace right now, he doesn't have another thing to sacrifice for casualty 1. But, like, he's got... Anyway, it's kind of silly. Lotho, huh? Well, I guess you could sack Lotho if you wanted, but... That is so rude. I'm going to have to, aren't I, here? Yeah, alright. Well, I think we attack first. We attack with those things. And then X is 4. 4. So, that hurts. No part of me enjoyed that. But, like, that's going to really delay our opponent. Lingering Souls. There would have been the gross stuff that we were going to have to contend with. I will cast that. And we will this with this. And this with this. Because I'm not stopping... Oh yeah, I need to actually do this probably. Yeah, I don't know. Untap target creature, tap target creature. Yeah, so Lingering Souls flashback for some more. We attack? Yeah, we attack. Okay. Good times. Sedgemoor Witch. Whenever you cast a instant sorcery spell. That's actually, that's not bad for me. Okay, we are going to do this. We do this. Alright, then we go this and this. That's fine. We will station it with this. Station it with this. Station it with this. All right, that's almost online, which would be pretty cool if we could do that. And then we might actually get the Staff of Domination online, which would be ridiculous. And our opponent's gone away. All right. I mean, we didn't really do a lot that game. We'll play one more. We'll play a bonus game. We did go 3-2, I guess, sort of, because people scoop all the time in Brawl. And that's kind of frustrating. I appreciate. But we will go try it. We will go try it. So, folks, I really thank you for joining me tonight. We'll go with this bonus game, and then we'll be wrapping up. But it's been a good one. Like, you can see that like the deck has got some potential. Like, there is some... I don't know if this is, like, the optimal build of it, but it's, like, there's some good tools that you can work with and some interesting things you can lean into. So, I rather like Lluwen. Just like I like the Lluwen from the other set in Lord When Eclipsed. So this is like, it's an interesting mechanic. It's an interesting sort of space to play in. It kind of feels tokeny, sacrificey, and you know, life gainy all at once, which is kind of a neat interaction to be playing in. But yeah, check out the list in the description down below. Like and subscribe because we're almost at 100 subscribers here at the channel, which would be amazing to hit that. And we have a deck that we're going to have to give away here shortly. And Zurgo Stormrender is another one where I'm pretty sure I need to remove the commander the first time I see it. We can't keep this hand. As much as I like Valentine, I need to be able to cast both colors of spells. Okay, we will keep that, I guess. I would love to be able to... Yeah, that's not happening. All right. I would love to go Necro Dominance, but that's not happening. Squelcher. I'm not countering anything anyway, my friend. We will go this into Goose. Yeah, we're going to hold tight here. Because that is a Lluwen on turn 3, which is probably the right thing. This thing makes me... Yeah, no. I will block that. Let's see. I may have created a problem for myself. Yeah, I think I pretty much skunked myself here, actually. Well, we're gonna do this. We'll do destroy target creature with mana value 2 or less. Non-creature. Nope, cancel. Take it. Put it back in my hand. I will probably die to the Zurgo here. I need to not lose the witness. Sir Vondon. I can't. Let's see. I guess I have to go. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do block here. Really? I mean, I guess. That's super rude. Okay, we're gonna do this. We go Gilded Goose. We're gonna go Grist. Sacrifice a creature. We're gonna kill this thing. I do not love that. But that is the correct thing to do. We're gonna get ranched by this thing. This is too much. Unless this is like Toxic Deluge here on top, like I'm probably pretty cooked here. Oh, it's not, is it? Okay. What is the trick? What is the play here? What does this do me? I don't know, it doesn't mean anything. So we're gonna have to go like this. We go this and this. Put one on the battlefield, the other in your hand. So I want to cast, well, it doesn't really matter. So that goes into play. Play this. Witherbloom command. So we have to do this and we gotta do this. Target a player. This player can mill. Target opponent can lose 2. I guess we'll go get this. I don't think it matters because I think we just did anyway. Goblin Bombardment. Yeah, that's probably going to do it. Morbid Opportunist, huh? So, yeah. And you just sack your board to kill me. That's kind of gross. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes Servandum big enough that it doesn't really matter anymore. And you can sack the rest of your board to win. That's not really helping anybody. Did I reveal anything good in here? No, not really. I have to pay life to... I think I'm just dead here, to be perfectly blunt. This could get me back a permanent card. So this could get me back Grist. And then, can I cast Grist? I can cast Grist. But then I take a bunch of damage from Servandum and exile all the things. I guess I'm getting Grist back. So, do I just kill the Servandum and have it exile the thing? And it puts me dead anyway? We're going to take a blocker. It doesn't really matter at this point. This is all academic at this point. Our opponent could instant speed sack all the things for us. Yeah, like that's all they're going to do. They're just going to sack their board and win. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, to say the least. Yeah, I mean, we are likely we are dead to the things. Yeah, so we're gonna wish our opponent a good game, and we will concede here, knowing that we have taken our beats, and lose the game. All right, well, there we have it. So we ended up going 3-3. I guess we played a bonus game, and that was fine. Like I said, list down below in the description. Like and subscribe. Get us to 100. Follow us on social media and check us out there. And of course, you can always just listen to the podcast. We've got a link to that down below too. We got a pack, so let's go have a little looky poo what we got here today. Ooh, something spicy. Something spicy. Witherbloom the Balancer. See, there was the Witherbloom commander I probably should have been playing in lieu of the one I did play. But anyway, whatever. All right, folks, thank you very much. That's all for me tonight, and I will talk to you all again soon. So have yourselves a good night. Bye.